I'm being artsy craftsy. So sis, I love you too. I love you so much. And I love David. And this is a really special time. You're getting ready to go to the next chapter and love it. Love it to death. Just do it unconditionally and enjoy.
Congratulations, Avis, on your retirement. I wish you all the best. We love you and miss you.
Avis, congratulations on your retirement. Now you can be just like me and be a lady of leisure. I'll miss you. Please don't leave me. Avis's brother, he likes me. Don't start.
Oh, I'm gonna start. I can't be nice.
Okay, everyone, you cannot go in until you say congratulations to Avis on her.
Congratulations, Avis! Hi, Avis, it's me again. I'll be seeing you in Jamaica soon.
Congratulations, Avis, on your retirement. I wish I were you.
Congratulations, Avis. I'm glad she's not you, because I'd have to put up with her.
Hi, Avis. Congratulations on your retirement. I wish I could do the same. All the best.
Avis, I enjoyed working with you. You were always a consummate professional. I wish you a lot of luck in Omaha. I feel sorry for Omaha. Stay well, honey. I love you.
Hey, Avis, it's Simone, your favorite girl. I wish you all the best, and don't take any wooden nickels at this point in your life.
Avis, 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 I just want to wish you the best of luck in your retirement, and I'm going to miss you dearly, and I love you, mwah, but I will be calling you every morning at 6 a.m., girlfriend. Bye, Avis.
Congratulations on your retirement. Best of luck to you. I will miss you, but rest and relax and enjoy yourself. Bye.
Hi, Avis. This is awesome. Much deserved. And I am here to show you love and wish you the best. God bless you on your next chapter in your life. Enjoy it, girl. Love your sister.
Congratulations, Avis. This is my second time celebrating your retirement. Okay, it's good to see you got out alive and enjoy life. Debbie Dixon.
Congratulations. May God continue to bless you. We'll be missing you a lot.
Hi, Mrs. Roper. I just want to say that I'm so very happy for you, and you've done so much for not only myself, but for the entire Elizabeth public school system, and I wouldn't wish anyone else what I wish for you. God bless.
Congratulations, Ms. Roper. You have been the best friend and such a great helper to me and my family, and we appreciate it. I love you very much, and we wish you the best of luck in the future.
Oh, Avis, congratulations.
Congratulations.
I didn't think you were that old.
I'm Ms. Roper. I wish the best for you. It was wonderful times when I worked with you, so I wish the best for you, so God bless you. All right? Bye-bye.
Congratulations, Avis. I'm so proud of you, and I envy you also.
Congratulations, Mrs. Roper. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. We wish you the best. May God bless you. And very soon, you never know, we'll be following your footsteps. Bye. Mwah.
Happy retirement, sister.
Happy retirement, Mom. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy your retirement. Enjoy yourself. Travel, see many places. Once again, congratulations and enjoy yourself. Love, Jasmine Swaggerty.
Congratulations to Miss Roper. You know I love you dearly, Miss Roper. I'm going to truly, truly miss you. I remember when I first met you, I had heard so many good things about you when you were a teacher and then when you were a vice principal at other schools. So when you came to Lafayette and started working with me, I knew that you would fit right in, and that meant you would have a great bond. And we have been friends ever since. And I'm glad to call you my third mom. Always came to you for advice, and you gave me good advice. And I'm going to miss that, but I have your phone number and I will call you. And so Nebraska is a place I will come and visit. Never been there before, so I'm going to get ready, so you get ready. Congratulations. Enjoy the rest of your life in your new home and retirement. God bless.
Ms. Roper, I hope you're enjoying your wonderful life now. Okay, good luck and everything.
have fun.
Hi, Miss Roper. Good luck, and I'm gonna miss you. I love you. Mwah.
Congratulations, Miss Roper. We're also happy for you.
Oh, yes.
And we just hope that you take this opportunity to live out in whatever way you have dreamed of.
We're gonna miss you, okay?
We will miss you.
A lot.
Yes,
Believe me. But have fun.
Thank you for your kindness.
Yes. You're the kindest one.
Yes.
Between you and Miss Campbell, you were the kindest one.
We're gonna be in trouble with Miss Campbell.
No, she knows.
Yes, oh, I'm gonna miss you so much, but I wish you all the luck there is in the world. I'm still waiting to go to Jamaica for Susie. You know that, right? Because I know you told me we're gonna have that housekeeper. I got you. Love you. Good luck. Bye.
Congratulations, Mrs. Roper.
Go.
Congratulations. May God bless you.
Congratulations, Mrs. Roper. May God bless you.
Enjoy your retirement.
Hi, my name is Denise Scales. I'm Avis Roper's older sister, and I just want to tell Avis, congratulations on her retirement. And guess what, everybody? She finally gets to come back home because her husband allowed her to David Roper after all these years, and we love him. And he's always been such a supporter of Avis and everything that she's wanted to do, and everything that she puts her hands to. David's always been there to support her all these years. Bye-bye.
Okay, you guys stand there for just 1 second. Stand with her. Go back there and stand with her.
Yes.
Okay, and what I'm going to do now is just look at me, and I'm going to take a picture. Gotcha. All right. All right.
I miss you. Water or something. Not yet this year. October. Definitely out.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. Right here about
Well, this is good evening, everyone. So nice to see everyone here for a good, happy occasion. You know, sometimes we're seeing each other and, oh, I haven't seen you in so long, and it's not always the happiest. So we're glad that this is a happy occasion. Yes, right? Bravo. Now, we think this might be, oh, who am I? My name is Joan. I'm Joan Roper Adams, and I'm lucky enough to be Avis's sister-in-law. So, yes. So, we think this might be a retirement party for Avis, but I'm not so sure, because I have I made contact with Governor Phil Murphy, and I'm supposed to call him in about 30 seconds. Now I'm supposed to call him in about 10 seconds, because he said Avis has one last chance to stop those papers from going through. So, Avis Marie, where are you? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No! Okay, got him on speed dial. Hello, Gov. She says she's going. That's it. So this is a retirement party. Okay. Give a round of applause to the lady who decided. So, since it is a retirement party for blessings from God for this wonderful gathering, and our dear brother, elder, deacon, Mr. Darnell Stewart is going to do that for us. Darnell? That's right. Look how she changed in this. Darnell changed so much on the ride over. So this is Miss
Deborah
Blow. Thank you.
Let us pray. Father, we give you glory. We come for this auspicious occasion to say thank you. Thank you for allowing Avis to touch all of our lives. Thank you for allowing her to be a part of us and a part of the EPS family. And God, now we pray that you will cover her and her family as they prepare for the next chapter in her life. God, we understand that the number 7 means completion and 8 is new beginnings. And now Avis have completed her task and she's moving into that new beginning. So as she go to that next chapter in her life, we pray that you will keep her, guide her, protect her and her family. And we come to say thank you. And as we come together tonight, we pray that you will bless the food that we are about to receive, that you will bless it for the nourishment of our body, take out all impurities. We bind up diabetes and anything else that will try to kick in tonight. And God, we say thank you for this place that have opened their doors to her. And to these thy people that have come out to be a blessing to Avis, bless them. Amen.
On the cover of the program for tonight, you see some beautiful gold shoes, like 5-inch heels. I don't know how we're gonna do without seeing Avis in those. She has them in black and brown, and she wore them every day, all day to work at the school. Bravo, Avis, to wear 5-inch heels, sexy shoes. Yeah, so I don't know who's gonna take up that mantle, but let me know later. Go ahead. If you notice, you have maps on your tables. One is the U.S. map. And those of us from around the New York, Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut area don't know about any other state past Ohio. We might get to Ohio. Sorry, Nebraska folks. And we have people from Nebraska with us tonight, other people from Nebraska. So, being a good teacher, I brought the map so you can see where Nebraska is. So that's where Avis and David will be. Well, Avis will be, I guess David is going. Right? You going? Good. So we found Nebraska, dead center of the country. Right. And when we went out to the wedding about, what, 27 years ago? When they got married? 30? All of us, wow, 30. We were all at the airport, all of us coming from New York and Jersey with all these accents. And the people in Nebraska were not ready for us, Omaha. And we kept looking for it. Do you remember? We kept asking for cornfields. That's all we knew about Nebraska. Where's the corn? Where's the corn? And the folks from Omaha, which is a big city, it's like going to small Chicago or small Detroit. They kept saying, we don't live in the middle of a cornfield. The other map is world map. So if you find the Caribbean on there, just go south of Florida, go south of Mexico. You'll see that they'll be in the Caribbean because the other half of the time they'll be in Jamaica. Yeah. And a little bit of Cuba. A little bit of Cuba. So before we go any further then, we're going to have some words from Avis's big sis, Mrs. Denise Scales.
My name is Denise Scales, and I'm Avis's older sister. If anyone knows anything about my sister Avis, you know that she has a big heart, you know that she's kind, and you know that she's always been a leader and an educator. As long as I can remember, Avis has always taken care of someone else's kids. One of my brothers, Maurice, he's here with us, and he has disabilities. So I've always felt like since Avis has a brother with disability, she knew firsthand that there were kids that sometimes needed special attention in order to be successful in life. And you know my sister Avis, it's always been her passion to help other kids. And she reminds me of the biblical character Joshua in the Bible, because if any of you know my sister, whenever she went into a new school or into a new building or had a new assignment, you knew she was going to make a change in that building, and it was going to be for the positive. My sister Avis has always had a passion for kids. It was her destiny, and that's what she was born for, to be an educator. My sister Avis met David. They were married, and they have 2 wonderful kids. Simone, who's following after her father's footsteps. David, stand up. I'm not sure if everyone in the room knows you. This is Avis's husband, David. Yes, and then her oldest daughter, Simone, is the school teacher. She's following in Avis's footsteps. And me and my other sister, Karen. Karen, stand up. This is our baby sister, Karen. And we would just pray for Avis. So we were always not there in the physical, but we were there spiritually. And we always prayed for her and helped to encourage her as she helped other people and other children within the school system. And I know sometimes you guys used to say, well, you thought Miss Roper had eyes in the back of her head. Well, she did. She had my brother, Artis, who is my oldest brother. He's always been a photographer, and he was taking pictures when you were in the lunchroom and the hallways and report back to Avis at the end of the day what was going on. So that's what was happening. Yes, yes. So my sister Avis, you know that she's got a big heart. She's a leader. She's confident, and she was just born to be an educator. And in closing, I just want to let her know that we love her, and we're glad that she's retiring and finally coming home. Oh, so anyway, in closing, I just wanted to tell my sister Avis that we love her, and we're glad that she's finally retiring and coming back to Omaha to be with us. But I know that over the last 29 years, she has so many friends and families that have supported her, and I know she's going to miss you as well. Thank you.
Before you go, let me teach you. Wait a minute, we gotta get a picture, Carol. Put your plate down.
Oh no.
Put your plate down. Put your plate down. Look at you. I don't even know who you are. Who are you?
Congratulations, Avis.
Congratulations, Avis.
Again, congratulations, Avis. I'm glad that you're going to be coming home. We'll have to get on the plane and come back and go shopping again in New Jersey. Yeah.
To the spa in the big O. New York.
Oh, yeah.
Lisa mine?
Yes.
What is that you going to tell your mother?
That I hope she enjoys her retirement and she gets to see the world like she has been wanting to do for the past 37 years.
First to begin, I'd like to say happy retirement to my sister-in-law, Avis. I've known her for over 25 years, and she's been a wonderful sister-in-law. I know she has a passion for kids, and she's always loving and ready and willing to help. I think I'm going to miss her. Hope she'll change her mind and come back on the East Coast, because there's so much fun over on the East Coast. But I know she loves Nebraska. Again, happy retirement, and I know this is going to be the best decision you have ever made to retire. Lots of luck. Hope everything works out for you. Great.
Congratulations, Ms. Roper. We'll miss you.
And we'll miss you.
We'll wish you all the best.
Wishing you the best. Enjoy every time you have free for yourself.
I'm gonna miss you forever. Me too. As far as I'm getting.
Hello, how are you? It's really a pleasure being here. I love Avis. He's my big mama because it happens that she is exactly the same as my mama when she was young, but with only one big difference. Avis is much prettier than my own mama. I love. She has been a great educator, a great administrator. I had the greatest opportunity that she was in my class. She saw me teaching. She observed me in many occasions, and we really enjoyed working together. My biggest support for her retirement, and we are still together in Facebook and well the whole life supporting each other.
Good luck, and I wish I can retire soon too.
So we'll have some tributes and remembrances, and we will start hearing some remembrances from Denise and Isnavia. Did I say your name right, Isnavia? Yeah. Good. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Lovely ladies. Lovely outfits. Oh. These two beautiful ladies were students and now they are parents.
You should prepare me for this one. Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
But I have to say that, where my Cleveland people at? You guys remember these two? But they were my students in Cleveland when I first started, and now their children were at school 30. So that gives me another idea that I really should be going out, right? When you start having the students, the kids of the kids you've taught, then it's time to go, right? Don't you guys agree? Yes.
I remember Miss Roper when we was at Grover Cleveland Middle School, and I have to say we had to be the most disrespectful kids in the Elizabeth School District region. Miss Dixon used to pop us right upside the head with that stapler, chase us down the hall, and Miss Roper used to come through to save us. Once I seen Miss Roper again at Ronald Reagan Academy, I was so happy that she was helping my son come through. She really cares for the students, she really cares for her kids, and she loves her work. And I was extremely sad when she told me back in December that she was going to retire. She was like, I'm not coming back once that ball dropped. I was like, why? She was like, you gotta make sure Jacob comes through and Foray. And with that being said, Ms. Roper, I am gonna miss you so much. The Elizabeth Public School System is gonna miss you. You're one of a kind. We do need more teachers, vice principals like you.
And I'm not.
She can't, excuse her.
Hi, my name's Hassan, and my story with Ms. Roper started back in second grade. Second grade, and well, it's a lot of things I gotta say, but so I remember when I was struggling in some of my classes and getting bullied and stuff, and every time I would get in trouble or I would be crying or something, have temper tantrums, I'd go to Ms. Roper. She would be the closest person I was close to. I called her my mom. She was like my second mom. Yeah. And I remember, I think it was like in my sixth year, my fourth year there. She threw me a birthday party, and that was the best time I ever had because she threw it for me. And I was very thankful for her, and I hope everybody else for her too. Thank you.
Now, healthy and well. And we have some more words coming from Tanya.
I'm just going to make this quick because I don't really want to cry. I just want to say to Mrs. Roper, thank you very much. Because there was times when I didn't know what to do when it came to my 3 daughters. And I would call on you and you would stop what you're doing at your house just to talk to me on the phone, if it was an hour, 2 hours, whatever. But I just want to say, for me and my family, thank you very much.
And now we'll hear some words from some of her colleagues. I guess we could say former colleagues. And then we'll hear from the current school or the most recent school, and then we'll hear from Cleveland School. Good. So how about the most recent school? Well, I did my part. I tried to get the governor to stop her, but it didn't work.
Good. Don't go, Avis. I'm serious. Don't go. I can't take this. You know I can't handle this.
I have to go and Arlene needs to go. It'll sink in soon. It'll sink in soon.
I know Mr. Roper told me wheels up. I'm keeping that in mind. More so now than ever. Almost. And I don't know what to say. Avis is an absolutely marvelous, remarkable person. The most remarkable person I've ever had the pleasure of working with. And we had some good times. Sometimes they're bad days and sometimes there's good days. And but for the most part, most of them, the majority of them were good days. And we had a lot of fun. I know the kids miss her terribly. And they keep saying, well, Miss Roper said. Well, Miss Roper said. And I says, yeah, what did she say? What did she tell you? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Okay, then that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. So she left a lasting impression on us. And again, congratulations.
Great. Thank you. And we have some cherished people from Cleveland School. Yes.
We have our former principal, Ms. Deborah Dixon. We have Ms. Roper's other daughter and one of her babies in her class, and Avis. I thought we was gonna have to change her last name to Roper. We are the colleagues, and the woman that worked in the classroom with Avis for so many years, Cleo Howard, couldn't be here, but we have her twin, her daughter, Mr. Bagby. What, Miss Howard? Come on, Miss Howard. We need a gym teacher up here. If Cleo was here, we would just laugh and we said she'd sing something. But I know if Cleo was here, she'd say something like, Avis, we never would have made it without you. We would have lost it all. But now we see how you were there for me. Now we're stronger, we're wiser. Never would have made it without you. We love you, Avis. We're gonna ask you to come up. Anybody else from Cleveland? We have a Cleveland children, y'all come on up here.
I want to say that Avis is Roper, I call her. That's a Cleveland thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
We talk about all the young people and the parents that she influenced. Well, she did it good for me. I'm the speech therapist in the school system, and you normally don't think of speech therapists as teachers that really get involved in the school. But Avis was one who really encouraged me to be a better teacher and to learn about kids. And then when I started my after-school program, my own after-school program, she was one of my first, her and David were one of my first donors, and encouraged me in that way, you know, that we could keep going. That was 25 years ago. But we could keep going, and people that gave and really loved the kids. So her legacy goes far, far, far beyond Cleveland and Elizabeth. It goes into what I'm doing, and the kids that I've impacted, you're part of that. So thank you.
You know, we did a lot of team building. You know, Lilith said, no, you're the principal and you gotta go last.
So rather than fighting with him at this affair, I just decided to wait. You know, most of the time when you interview staff, you have a face-to-face. Our interview was over the phone. I didn't meet her. I didn't know her. I knew her husband was in the military, and she lived in Nebraska. So my first question was, black people in Nebraska? How many? Is it just your family? I never heard nobody from Nebraska. So later on I took a class called A Different Mirror, and we studied migration, you know, from the South. So if you were in Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, you went to New York. Well, if your family was in Texas, maybe you went to Nebraska. So now that she's retired, I'm going to Nebraska to see them other black folks. And have that question answered. Avis has been a wonderful part of our Grover Cleveland Middle School family. And I look around and I see that, you know, she and Debbie are okay now. There was a moment in time where they were partner teachers. You know? And Avis is very, very organized. And Debbie Blow flies by the seat of her pants. So Avis came in and said, you gotta get me out of that class. You know, so we switched it around and, you know, gave Debbie a different partner, gave Avis a different partner, and then our learning community survived. But you have to be flexible and look at people's strengths, look at people's talents, and then help them develop, you know. And so Avis went on to be an administrator, you know, and she did a lot of learning at Cleveland, a lot of planning at Cleveland, and moving up and moving up. I hated to see her go, but she got out alive, okay, which is important. You know, we talked about, you know, her little time experiencing retirement. And so now she said she liked it. And so now she's going to do it full time, and we wish you best. We want you to be healthy, we want you to be smart, we want you to take care of yourself and take care of your husband and take care of your children and be around for a long, long time.
So I was the baby of the family when she left, and we would just like to present this to you from your Cleveland family. Family like branches on a tree. We all grow in different directions, yet our roots remain as one. Love, your CMS family.
Show it, Avis. Turn it around.
I had to invite Frank tonight because when I became a vice principal, he was the one that I had to show me the ropes. And did he show me the ropes? That's right. We started in Hamilton. It was a middle school then, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And everybody who taught in the middle school knows what the middle school environment was. So everything I know as a VP, Mr. Malta was the first one who showed me.
Oh, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Just very quickly, I had a lot of experience. I was there for 40 years, so it was a situation that I was pretty well aware of. But just like Debbie said, when they said that we were getting a vice principal from Nebraska, you know, she walks in and I'm going, nah, it can't be. It's impossible. I was in Nebraska, you know, so, but the way things worked out, how long did we work together, Avis? I've been through a lot of these retirement parties and people say things, whether they're warranted or not. And you know what I'm talking about. In this case, to be very honest with you, this is one of the finest ladies I have ever worked with. She was professional, she was sympathetic, and she can be tough when she had to be. I really didn't teach her all that much. There was a lot of stuff that we don't talk about, but there was a lot of stuff that she brought to herself, to the job, And as much as she says she learned from me, I felt like I learned from her. She is a wonderful person. Aside from being a very good administrator, she's a true lady. And I thank David for having her come to our building. Thank you.
In effort to save some time, because I have a lot of people who I want to recognize. Mr. Malta, you're number one in my book.
I think we met at Hamilton too. Yes. So I had the same Nebraska story, because I said to you, when you said you're from Nebraska, I said, are there, everybody here must be related to you, because it can't be one black family. So I remember that. And I would add that she was very kind to me. And also Mr. Malta was a teacher when I went to Hamilton. So I felt like I was back home. And I'm thankful for that time. And then also at special service.
Yes, yes. This is Simone Taylor. She's a speech therapist in district.
You see all those remarks about Omaha, Nebraska? You see why we gave the maps? I said the same thing. Right? Also looking for the corn. Right. Okay. All right. So we have school 4. Do we have school 4 in the house? Come on, Bruno.
Okay. It's a pleasure.
Okay.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure. Thank you. I'm used to call her my big mama, because she is exactly the same as my real mother when she was young. But with a different, she's much prettier, much more beautiful than my own mama. And I wish my own mama had the same qualities of you. Very well-educated lady, strong and sweet. And she knows how to convey a message, how to be really a good administrator and supporting the discipline, the positive discipline. She was not a reactive lady showing the anger. No, she was always able to show the power with a smile. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you.
Would School 3 like to come up? Come on, School 3. School 3?
I was only at school 3 for about a week. And then the new vice principal came in and said, "You've been reassigned."
Oh, but they remembered it.
Before Jennifer says anything, I want everyone to know that this is my girl. I have something for you, Jennifer, okay?
Go ahead and say your how much.
I'm so terrible with eyes. But really, so I first met Avis. I was at a third-year vice principal, and I was assigned to Roosevelt School 17. Okay, the walk across the street. So a week later, Avis comes rolling through the door, and she's like, "I'm the new vice principal." So both of us together. It was a wild ride. School 17. We shared every day together. It just became from 8 o'clock in the morning to sometimes 8 o'clock at night. And thank you, David, for appreciating that and being supportive. We never left each other's side the entire day. I can't tell you how many trips we went over to Matlock Manor and made home visits. That was something that we really felt it was important for the community and our students to realize that we work together as a team. I can tell you right now that I speak to Avis every morning. And I think we've spoken, yes, and then if I can't get in touch with Avis for more than 2 days, I call David.
So I want to present Jennifer with this plaque, and the plaque says, "Jennifer, A friend is someone who lets you have total freedom to be yourself. Thank you for being a friend. Much love, Avis Roper. When David and I first met, he told Francine that he was going to marry me. She came from New Orleans to D.C. to find out who this woman was before he married her. So we are sisters and best friends.
That's true. That's true. Excuse my tardiness, but I couldn't never pass this occasion up. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, great. Because you know what? Something's wrong with my ears. I don't know. Long story. Long story. But anyway, I could never pass this occasion up, Avis, to just tell you so much about who you are to me. I love you so much, I can't even express the words. You know somebody, you know you're gonna get in trouble, so you're gonna ask somebody to come with you. But that's okay. Avis is a rock in our family. Avis has been so wonderful she's gifted in the area of children, in developing people, in making you strive harder, in making you look at it a different way, in making you like, okay, take a rest, okay, and it is just so empowering to know how deep you can go. You understand what I'm saying? Retirement time. I mean, like, when is the party going to start? Because retirement time is another phase in your life, you know, and you have taken, how many years is it now? Is it 38 years. 38 years in the education, and now you're going into another phase of your life. And I wish you so much continued power in everything that you do. You are such a powerful woman in such a subtle way, you know? I love you so much.
But let me tell you a little about Avis and I and Dave. I met Avis back in 1991. Her husband and I was working at the Federal Bureau of Prisons up in New York City. And I was sitting in roll call. And David was sitting across the road, the hall there, and he waved to me. I said, who's this guy waving at me? So we start talking and we became friends. And he had no idea that I would end up over his house pretty much every weekend, eating his food, staying overnight, and just becoming a really part of the family. It got so bad that when they were not home, I would wash my car at their house, pull out their garden hose. They didn't care. Everyone in the neighborhood knew me. But
I've known this woman for what, 30-something years. And we talked soup to nuts. I knew she had an accent. I never asked her about the accent. Nebraska? Avis, let me tell you, we go back so many years, man. I tell you, I remember, special ed teachers, and I was one of the teacher resource people for the district where I visited different schools, and I think that's how we ended up meeting. But Cleveland, some of the top teachers were in that building, and I spent a lot of time there. Debbie will tell you, I would go there, get my therapy, go visit Avis's room, steal some ideas to share with other people. She was a phenomenal teacher. She loved doing what she was doing. And I just would like to thank her family for loaning her to us for 38 years. That tells you something. She loves her job. No one stays in a job for 38 years if you don't love it. You know, she loved the kids love her. I know a lot of the staff here, this was just like a reunion for me. Some of these folks I haven't seen in 15 years, some of them, but they all came back, just like I came back, you know, to wish you well. And I hope your husband has built a nice big house out there in Nebraska, because it seems like a lot of people are going to be coming here just to see. I'm coming. But I do wish you all the best. You're a great, great, great teacher, and I know we're going to miss you in the district. I mean, you were a great administrator, teacher, and I mean, look at your students, your former students and stuff. I mean, to have them come back and celebrate you says something. You know, and I'm just glad you're alive and we're able to share that with you while you're alive, you know, to show our appreciation. You know, I have this plaque for you. Let me take it out. And I said, thank goodness I brought my glasses. And the plaque says, to honor your 37 years of service to education. I guess you stopped mid.
I taught 1 year at the Federal Bureau of Prisons, but I didn't count that year.
Every year counts.
That's why I was broken in.
Oh, okay. All right. It says here, to honor your 37 years of service to education, Avis M. Roper. What's M?
Avis Marie.
That's my middle name too. Look, 30-some years. I didn't know we shared the same middle name. Avis M. Roper, 1980 through 2017. And on the description on the bottom says, my words and deeds, your presence has enriched the lives of many and served as an example for all. Thank you for your excellence in leadership. Wonderful, wonderful woman. And again, I thank your family because, I mean, you've been a blessing to the district and we are going to miss you. You know, stop in every once in a while to see me. Hopefully I'll get to that point where I can retire too. But like I said, out there, you have my number. We exchange phone numbers, so when you get that call, you'll know it's me at the airport.
All right.
Nebraska. It's amazing. Okay? I love you. Thank you.
Now, there are some additional people who I would like to recognize. I'm just going to have you come up. Carolyn Hunter, who was my last secretary, and no matter what, Carolyn had my back. Carolyn, come up, please. I have special presentation. Arlene Campbell and Deborah Dixon, please come up. Arlene Campbell, my last principal. Deborah Dixon, my first principal. What does it say? I don't have my glasses on. It says, thank you for being you. Much love, Avis Roper.
Thank you.
I gave Miss Dixon and Miss Campbell both angels because Miss Dixon was my first angel. I remember when I got hired, I'm like, please let this principal be African American. Please let this principal be African American. And she came in, I'm like, thank you, Lord. Little did I know I was going to Cleveland. I presented Miss Dixon with an angel, and it says, for being my first saving grace. Much love, Avis Roper. You guys know much love is my signature, right? For Miss Campbell, I have a keychain, and I just said, thank you. It's an angel keychain, too, so, you know, we all know Miss Dixon needs love for the angel, right? I'm sorry, Miss Campbell needs love for the angel. Are you crying? You guys, that's something that I have not done. I have not cried. And that just tells me that it's time. You know, it's time to go into the next stage of my life. I have not cried yet. So I keep asking myself, am I going to cry when I leave Jersey? You know, next week we're leaving. The movies are actually coming on Thursday. So I told my husband, when we're doing that drive to Nebraska, I'll probably cry the whole way. But as of yet, I haven't cried because I know that I'm doing the right thing. It's time. That everybody?
Yes.
Now we have some. David, you need me? You okay? Okay. Now we have some questions and special prizes if you answer the question right. So here we go.
All right, number one. If Mrs. Roper was having a bad day, what might she say?
Emmanuel, you should know this. Where's Cindy? You should know this one, Cindy. What would I say if I was having a bad day? Nobody? Arlene, what would I say? Oh Lord, give me strength. I would say, oh Lord, give me strength. Nobody gets a prize? Come on now.
Last chance.
Already said the answer. Okay. Question number 2.
Number 2.
All right, everybody's talking about Nebraska. And I understand your surprise, but I want you to understand my surprise. I grew up as a Jamaican living in the Bronx, New York. I joined the Air Force, and I think, I'm going to hang out in California, Florida. Shit, they send me to Nebraska. I get orders for Offutt Air Force Base, Nebraska. I think I'm going to see Ben Cartwright. And I get out there, and I find Avis. And, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. And Nebraska is not the end of our journey. We're also going to be co-locating to Ocho Rios, Jamaica. So we'll leave the light on for you.
There you go.
But I always tell people that we're not from Oklahoma. We're not going to Utah. I even had one fool tell me that he thought that we were going to Ottawa. I said, you realize that's another country, right? Anything with an O, except Omaha. So right now I would like everybody to repeat at one time on the count of 3, say Omaha. 1, 2, 3.
Omaha!
Thank you.
He was now 10 years old, but when I first met him, he might have been 18 months.
Yeah, about that.
And I met him because he ran across the street to our house. Because Mike used to bring him all the time.
He went over there without me one day, and Mr. Roper, he heard something moving around, so he grabbed his stuff. I said, oh, Mr. Roper, don't shoot my boy. But he was all right. Mr. Roper saved him. Yeah, I got something to say. I guess it's been about 10 years since I know you, and one thing about Miss Roper is that I didn't recognize her gift. I know when she came over the house one day, my son was 3 years old. And he heard us talking from the window. She might have wanted me to do something over at the house and all. And my son came downstairs, had his shoes on the wrong foot, had his shirt buttoned up wrong. And I looked at him, I said, where are you going? He said, I'm going without A. And I recognized then that she motivated him. That was the gift she had. She was always able to find a way, if something was wrong, to make it not wrong. And she's a gift from God. She has helped us, she has motivated us, and I remember when she was celebrating her anniversary, they had went to Jamaica, and everybody that was in the house, either she had blessed them, they had ate something from her home, and it was just a warm feeling. So I'm not going to take up too much time, but as I said this before, where's Mr. Roper at? Mr. Roper, Miss Avis is a true sweetheart. Okay? So God bless you. God bless you, Miss A. God bless you.
I'm not good at this, but I had to say something. You came in our life, Hassan was 7. We came from Newark Public School. I took him out in the middle of 2nd grade because I didn't know what to do. Because it was like everywhere we went, it was always an issue. And I'm like, it can't be Hassan because he doesn't do this at home. So we came to Baton, and I want to say in the middle of 2nd grade, he came home and he was like, Ma, I like this school. I'm like, okay. He was like, I think I can stay here. I'm like, okay, you have no choice because we live in Elizabeth now, so you're gonna have to like it. So I guess it was about 4th grade. Ms. Roper called me and she was like, I know you guys don't celebrate birthdays, but is it okay if I could get him a cupcake? I'm like, okay. I was gonna ask if we could do it, but I know schools don't do it anymore, but it's okay. Hassan came home with the biggest smile on his face, and he's like, Ma, she got a lot of cupcakes, and I have more than one. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, yeah, he got it wrapped around his finger. It's a wrap now. And from that day forward, no matter however many times he was in trouble, he even said it. I was in that school 4 years, only got suspended once, and that was because I had a fight. But other than that, Ms. Roper was always there. And I just knew that as long as you were there, I was good. Because I was just like, we're not going to make it. Because this school is like, it was too much. And now he's in 9th grade, and it's just like, where's Ms. Roper? We went from batting to school 3, and I'm just like, where's Ms. Roper? I need Ms. Roper. But he made it through. He did make it through. And you know, he used to have his tantrums and stuff. He don't do that anymore. He's controlling his behavior. Before he used to shut down, not tell me nothing, not tell me what's going on, or run to Ms. Roper. But Ms. Roper's not there, and I told him, I said, Ms. Roper's not gonna always be there. You just gotta take in mind what she taught you when you were younger. Speak your mind, don't hold your tongue, tell me what's going on, don't hold it in. If you hold that anger in, it's not gonna be a good thing. So I just want to thank you, and I guess we coming home.
I think that's it, you guys. It's time to party now, right? It's time to party. All right.
I feel duty-bound to say something from the Roper side, but not just because it's tradition. And I'm not going to say long because I can make a joke, but when it comes to Avis, I know I'm going to cry, so I won't say much. Oh, it's starting already. She's always going to tell me stop. Don't say it again. Stop. Yeah. That I love her like good gold. She has a wonderful heart. She's been wonderful in our family. And I can't believe that she's moving away from me. I feel like a mother who's sending her child to college. So I just want to say publicly, thank you for all these years, and thank you for the many more years to come.
All right, it's time to party, you guys.
Time to party.
We're known for swinging now. Come on.